Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm very excited to have you here. Guys, my membership channel is finally live and there are videos over there for you to watch. If you're interested, I am trying to create a channel, a membership channel that is the closest thing that you could get to a private reading with me without having to schedule it and be there and everything. So it is up and it is running, and you should see a membership button underneath this video, hopefully. If not, please let me know. Anyway, I had a little false alarm where I thought it was launched, but it wasn't, but now it is. I have confirmation from YouTube. And so if you have any trouble, let me know. But there are, if you're going through your day and you wish you could just pull a tarot card and get a yes or no answer, there are yes or no answer videos over there. You can just choose by deck which one resonates the most with you and choose. And then there are also Ask the Oracle, where you can, again, choose a deck, and then there's an oracle card. There will be pick a card readings up there, message card readings up there. There will be all kinds of things that you can consult at your own convenience. And then on top of that, we will be doing like sip and paints or some fun like hangout sessions. And just it's a supplement to this channel. There will be a few extended readings from time to time when I feel like it is appropriate to break it down into every sign. I will do that. So I just allow myself to be guided, and I'm just thrilled and I to be able to launch this and to have had so much support from you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to start your reading. If you are new to the channel altogether, then welcome. These are general readings. Please keep that in mind. And take what resonates and leave the rest. Wow, okay, guys. This is, I feel like, a reoccurring theme here. You keep getting this energy of just accepting life on life's terms. It shouldn't be anything other than what it is. It doesn't need to be something different to be happy or to be worth doing or to be worth being grateful for, or it just what it is right now. It has value, it has beauty, it has some sense of perfection. I was actually listening to another psychic talk, and she was talking about how she'll have clients that'll come to her, and she decided an example of 2019. Like, they'll come to her in 2019 and they'll say, when am I going to meet my soulmate? And she'll ask her guides, and she'll see 2023 or something. And the person will say, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do until 2023? And she'll say, what's interesting is that I can almost see that, the person that this person is going to meet is going through something that is preparing them to meet them, you know what I mean, for this relationship that they have to get out of, that they have to work their way through and get out of, and that everything does have its perfect timing. And she was like, when you show up for an airplane at the airport, you don't just sit there and look at the wall. You read a book, you invest in yourself, you may chat up with the person next to you. You might go get a delicious cup of coffee to spoil yourself with, or go into the shops and just see if there's anything inspiring in there. You know what I mean? She was like, you don't just wait for your plane to come in and just do nothing. You take advantage of that time for whatever you can. And that does come through a lot of where, you may feel that you're ready, or you may feel that this is the right time for you. But in order for it to be, if you were to meet that person at this time, it might not be the right time. They may not be ready, or they may be involved in another relationship, or they may be, something else. And so letting things come when they come and letting things go when they go is just an easier, more peaceful way of living and breathing and being and accepting and enjoying this life exactly as it is. And isn't that the point? Isn't that the purpose? You know, it is to enjoy. It is to love and be loved, and it is to enjoy. And we can love and be loved in every single moment of our life, even without a divine partner. We are loved in every single moment of our life by the divine, and hopefully by ourselves. But we can send metta to strangers. You know, you can sit next to people in an airport and send them love. Like, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know where you've been. I just know that you're another spiritual being having a human experience. And for that, I send you love. For that, I send you peace. For that, I send you acceptance. And practicing that, you know, it helps. It does help. And you'll be surprised. People will just start talking to you when you do that. They'll say, wow, I was really attracted to your energy. You know, I've done it, and I get all kinds of responses, you know what I mean? But none of them have ever been bad. They've always been good. So anyway, or it's always led me somewhere. So anyway, you guys, I just feel that so strongly that, you know, as with everything in nature, everything is connected, everything in its own time, everything happens, everything ripens, everything comes to fruition, everything comes together exactly as it's meant to. So this is a message I feel like you guys have been getting a lot, and that can sometimes mean that the time is coming, you know. So, but it can also mean, you know, try not to force, try not to cling, because when we do that, sometimes we will just be like, you know, I want to be in love, or I want to be in a relationship. And then it's like, we may even get a whole bunch of red flags, but we start to overlook them because we're ready. The time is now, according to us, you know? So, let's see. All right, you guys, I'm definitely getting past and new energy again, or still, or whatever. I can't, yeah. Oh man, look at that. I mean, it even came out in the cards. Okay, Pisces, this is a time for you to stay optimistic about your love life. You have this optimism card here coming out in these amazing cards. I love these cards. They're by Crystal Banner, and it's called, they're called The Price of Love, I think, Oracle. Anyway, I love Crystal Banner as a creator. She's incredibly generous with her time and very kind, and I have reached out to her and she has responded, just FYI. I like to support people like that. Anyway, there is a sense of optimism here. This is like, look on the bright side of life. Now is that time. You know, the more that you look on the bright side of life, the higher your vibration gets. The higher your vibration gets, the higher a match you're pulling in, right? I feel you have a new person here where I feel I'm getting by the 4th of July. Like, I usually don't give strict timelines, but I'm getting by the 4th of July. This says 4, and there's these sparklers, and it's just seriously, in my whole chest is giving me 4th of July vibes. I think there could be a new person coming in. And when I see this boundaries coming out with this energy, this is about, you know, the temptation is always when, oh my gosh, I'm so attracted to you. Oh my gosh, I like you so much. Oh my gosh, I just want to know everything about you. Oh my gosh, I want to touch you and smell you and be with you and listen to your voice and just all the time. You know, that can be the temptation. And I feel like this is one of those things where it's like measured, tempered steps, you know, slow and steady wins the race. And this is where we are setting up our boundaries. And this is a really important time. This is when we are letting someone know what we expect from the relationship, or what we expect from them, how we expect them to show up for us. And, you know, if we say it in one breath, but then we accept something different, then we're going to get the something different. We're not going to get what we say we think we deserve. And you have know your worth here. So it's important, Pisces. Then you also have the white flag of surrender here and romance. And I feel like this could be a past person showing up to try to say, hey, you know what, Pisces, I may have really messed up back there. I'm sorry. Again, know your worth. So let's see. This feels like a very exciting time. A very exciting time for you. Sometimes our life has to slow down so that we can come to this place of acceptance of the way life is, just the way that it is, so that we can come to appreciate it in a different way, on a different level. And it feels like your life may have been slow. It may have slowed down for that purpose or to get you kind of fully into the moment. Wow, look at that divine timing. Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously. Ah! Pisces. What a good time to be a Pisces right now. Man, oh man. So I feel things speeding up here, Pisces. I feel fireworks and sparks, and this is not the first time I felt this in a reading, and it's not just because of this card. I felt it even before I knew what these cards were. So you have new beginnings, harmony, playfulness, and divine timing. So definitely you are coming into harmony with some new beginnings, some new opportunities here, and there is this sense of playfulness. You know, I keep going back to that psychic talking about the airport, and, not just sitting around staring at a wall waiting for your plane to come in, but instead, seeking out what is available to you, what is there, what is the highest and best use of this time. And it feels like the highest and best use of this time, Pisces, is to enjoy it, is to be playful, and is to, pursue your hobbies, pursue your passions, laugh as much as you can, crack jokes, get a joke book, learn some cheesy jokes and share them with the world. Make other people laugh. There's just this sense of kind of really almost like I get this energy of like coming out of the shell, or pushing yourself beyond where you normally are, or almost like playing on purpose. Get out the paint, get out the creativity is so messy. I am constantly cleaning up messes from my creativity, but I'm always, when I'm putting it away, I'm like so grateful for that I have the things that I have to play with, that so anyway, you have this divine timing. Something's coming in, and right now it's almost like distract yourself. Get your vibration as high as possible by playing, by, being optimistic, by being grateful for things just the way that they are, and by knowing, that there are new beginnings coming, for sure. I mean, you guys keep getting this energy. All right, so let's dive into the tarot. What are we talking about with new beginnings here, Spirit? What can you tell us about these new beginnings for Pisces? I absolutely love these decks that I'm using today, which always makes me really happy. Wow. Okay, so for some people, there can be an energy of, really holding on to something from the past, or really particularly possibly even like wanting something. You have the Four of Coins with the Nine of Wands upright. This came up either in a reading or in a private reading, or in a reading for you, Pisces. I'm not quite sure how I really want to do this. Wow. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands is an energy that talks about letting go of things that we've been clinging to, kind of having a scarcity mindset. Sometimes we'll be like, okay, I want this past person. And if you really boil the nut down to the very essence of what it is, it's kind of like, I know what this is, and I can already picture it. I have already pictured it. I have already invested in it. But it hasn't really fulfilled your needs yet, because if it had, you wouldn't be clinging to it. You know what I mean? You'd be living in flow with it. And so there's this energy of letting go of maybe a particular thought, or a particular way of doing things, or a particular way of seeing things that we've been holding on to, that's been very hard for us to let go of. We're not throwing the baby out with the bathwater here with the Nine of Wands. We haven't given up on the greater dream or the greater desire. So like this can be where we're letting go of needing it to be a specific person, and just opening ourselves up, like still maintaining the persistence in seeking out love, or a reciprocal relationship, or someone that makes us feel a particular way. Oftentimes what helps in going through something like this is actually putting a name to the qualities about the person that you really liked, or that really made you feel safe, or that really made you feel seen, or really made you feel loved, or that you found super attractive, and kind of focus more on those as qualities rather than putting this face and this name on it. Sort of separating it, because a lot of people will have those qualities, and they may not have them in that particular put together way, but you will find other people with those qualities. And when you know what qualities you're looking for, when you see it, you will go, oh, that's somebody I might want to get to know better. I might want to know more things about it. So Pisces, you have this Ace of Cups, and it's sandwiched in between the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. So the Five of Swords with the Three of Swords is a mentality that is kind of self-defeating, or one that is kind of creating suffering for us around a new beginning in love. So this can be where you are wanting a particular person to come back and they have not come back. And so as a result, it could be that even other opportunities in love have come and gone, but you haven't really noticed them, or you haven't been ready to accept them or to kind of look at them because you're so focused on something else. It can also be where it's like, well, I lost that person. I'll never find anybody I love as much as that person. Or just anything that isn't supportive of you being open to the opportunity of love, new love coming in. All right. So I'm going to take one on the Five of Swords and one on the Three of Swords. So, yeah. Okay. Bummer. All right. So, yeah, there's someone I feel like that's been heavily on your mind, or someone from your past that you particularly come back around to. In some respects, it doesn't even have to be like, oh, I want this person back. It's just that, until they are to this date the closest thing that you have experienced to what it is you're actually looking for, or what it is you actually want. So there's sort of this thing of until you find someone else to sort of take that place, or until you sort of start viewing it differently or get a different perspective on it, it's like you keep coming back around to it, or this is sort of the predominant thought, this person from your past with the Six of Cups. With the Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups clarifying the Five of Swords, it is sort of that feeling of like, I can't be happy. Like, this is my person. This is my soulmate. And, this is who I want. And I know who I want. And I'm trying to manifest who I want. And like, in my heart of hearts and my soul of souls, I just know this is my person and this is who I want. It's not serving you. It's clarifying the Five of Swords. That way of thinking is not serving you. That's all I can tell you as your tarot card reader. With the Three of Swords, this is what's causing the suffering. The Four of Wands, so some of you may be falling into that twin flame category. And with the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords, it's like you have decided this, you have made this decision firm, fair, and square. If you are to follow your heart, if you are to have what you want, it is going to be this person. And, wanting this person to show up. But when I see this King of Swords energy, it's showing me that this person is head over heart. And so they're prioritizing things that are logical, things that are analytical, things that make sense over some whim of following their heart, okay? And it may not feel like a whim to you, but that's this person's energy. I like the Knight of Cups with the King of Swords. That's this person's energy. They're like, absolutely not. I've mastered myself. I don't do things like that. I only do things that are logical, that make sense, that are right, that are rule following, that are, whatever. And with the Queen of Wands, Pisces, you're in this energy of like, I'm trying to manifest this person. I'm trying to bring this person back. I can't take action to go get this person, even though I want to. I want to with the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, because in my heart of hearts, this is my person. This is my soulmate. But I have to wait for them to come back around. because I'm in a queen energy, which means that I'm in receptive mode until I receive some kind of sign or some kind of, you know, outreaching from them. Then I can't take action because I'm not in king mode. So you need them to take the action, and every day that passes, every moment that you spend waiting for this person or hoping that this person's going to come around, it's just defeating you mentally. It's causing your suffering mentally. It's making your thoughts cause suffering in your heart. The Three of Swords. It's those three swords to the heart. The swords are our thoughts and what we tell ourselves. And the heart, oh my gosh, is such a sacred place. So the Ace of Cups wants to come in. There is an opportunity, a new opportunity in love that definitely wants to come in here. And it could even be with the past person. You do have Judgment on the bottom of the deck, but it's not going to come in this energy. Remember, we're coming into harmony with what we want. We're not sorrowing our way or suffering our way into what we want. We're harmonizing with it. So as hard as it is, sometimes you just got to put one foot in front of the other and get yourself to the harmony of the frequency of love by being love and by, you know, pulling yourself out of the doldrums and pulling your focus out of a place that's telling you, you know, hey, this person or bust, you know what I mean? Because oftentimes, even when you let go of something with that Four of Pentacles in reverse, you're letting go, Pisces, then that thing has the opportunity to come back. But until you let go of it, it doesn't. Because until you let go of it, there's an imbalance. You're holding on to it. You are squeezing the lifeblood out of the energetic cord, and you're not even allowing that free-flowing energy to bring it back to you. I'm not saying for sure that it will come back to you, but I do see Judgment on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, I think when you let go, it does come back. But for others of you, when you let go, something new comes in. So we're all at different stages in the timeline, and some of you may already be beyond this place. You may have gone through this, but you may be on the outskirts of it, or you may have even, there may be months of distance between you and this feeling. With the Seven of Wands, there is this energy of boundaries, right? And with the Three of Coins and the Page of Wands, there is this energy of, when I see what it is I'm looking for, when I see what it is I want, because now we've shifted energies. Now we have the Nine of Coins here, and this is how we're showing up. We're single, we're abundant, we know what we're capable of, we know our worth, we are attracting really amazing opportunities and abundance to us. We're feeling really much better about ourselves. We're feeling much better about our situation. And we had to work the frick hard to get here. And when you work hard to get to this place, you're not just going to give it up for somebody who's half healed or somebody who's kind of stumbling through the door. You know, like, hey, Pisces, give me another chance, please. You know, no, you're going to be like, absolutely not. I have standards. You know, like it was a hard fought victory to get here. I'm not just giving it up for some whim or because you think you're ready now. So with the Seven of Wands, this is like having those boundaries. This is like, you know, resisting the temptation sort of to just take what's available or to kind of sacrifice even on anything. I mean, honestly, with the Two of Coins and the Page of Wands, it's kind of like, you know, if I go back and forth on my decision, like if I'm not sure if I should take this chance or if I should go for this, then I'm probably not going for it. But if I kind of go back and forth and I give it time and I let this person show me who I am, who they are, and I decide this person is worth it, then guess what? I'm not looking any more. I'm not looking any further. I'm diving in. I'm jumping in. But you have yourself to a place where whatever decision that you make and whoever comes along, you're in an awesome place to take advantage of it. This is the energy you want to be in when you start a relationship, for sure. And you really want your other person to be in that energy too. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So I feel like you saw that these cards flew out backwards. I think I'm never sure what you guys see or don't see. But for me, this got okay. We're switching to the next, the person's energy. This could be the new person, or this could be a past person. But a lot of times, it's like it's helpful to know what this person, the path that this person is on or has been on energetically, that is leading them to this place. You have the Magician, Temperance, the Eight of Coins, the Nine of Cups, and you have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So, you know, I keep going back to this conversation. I mean, I can see it in my mind's eye, the conversation, the video that the psychic was having, right? And so how she was even saying, like, I'll have someone come to me and they'll be like, no, that's too long. I don't want to, I'm just supposed to waste my time or just wait 4 years for Mr. Right. Like, what a waste. I don't want to do that. But it's not a waste if your person is getting ready, or if your person is, you know, rising to the occasion of meeting you, of their path crossing you, of divine timing. You have divine timing here, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing here. And then you even have this nature card, which I got divine timing from when I was reading it. So, you know, this person, they had to step into their own power. With the Magician here and with the Temperance here, they had to heal. You know, we don't want to share energy or come together in an intimate way with someone who isn't healed. I mean, I think we've all been down that path. We've all done it. We've all overlooked it. We've all, you know, just sort of been like, oh, what a shame, you know, that person had to go through there. And we've probably treated it very empathetically and very compassionately, rather than saying, okay, you know what, this person, though, they do have the opportunity to heal, or they have had the opportunity to heal. Have they taken action to it? I just saw the other day that, I think his name is Bruce Nordstrom, who started Nordstrom department stores. I was raised a Nordy girl. Died, and he was someone who used to talk about a lot, like, words are just words. Like a real person takes action, and that's, you know, that's the thing. We are all responsible for our own healing. Even if we were to meet someone who was a healer and, let's say, get in a relationship with them, if we didn't choose the healing path ourselves and we didn't do the healing work ourselves, it would make no difference. It wouldn't change our trajectory for healing. Just being in proximity to someone who's healed is not enough. We have to actually do it. We have to choose it. We have to say, this is what I want, and this is why I want it, because I don't want to spend one more day of my life suffering in any way that I don't have to, you know. And you can get yourself into like a half asleep kind of state and really talk to your spirit guides, talk to your angels, tell them, you know, I want to be healed. Like, I am welcoming you in to heal me and to help guide me on this path. Like, where am I supposed to go? Like, what is in front of me? You know, when you do things like that, you will be surprised how kind of fast and completely things can happen. Also, I have been really into sound frequency. I mean, frequency is everything, right? And there are all kinds of videos out there that talk about, that will show you, like, they'll put sand on a metal, like a thin metal plate, and then they'll play a note, and the sand will all just completely arrange into a shape. It's crazy, right before your very eyes. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Water does it. Like, everything responds to frequency. But that's what happens with frequency healing, is all the molecules in your body, like everything, comes back into a healed shape, you know, into its configuration. And so, like, there are, like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, or you're interested in that, or you would like to try it, it's a wonderful thing to do as you go to sleep. Like 528 is the frequency of the heart chakra. Every chakra has a frequency, which is those singing bowls. Those are amazing. And there is even sound healers. I don't know why I'm going on and on about this, but you can just Google it on YouTube or just on the internet in general. Anyway, you want someone who's actively pursuing healing. And if they're not healed, you want them to say, you know, I'm on a path of healing, I'm going to counseling, or I'm doing yoga, or I've started this meditation class, or, you know, I've started an art class, or, you know, what, no one can say there is one method of healing that is better than any other. In fact, for me, I have found that every path that anyone has ever turned me toward has been helpful, honestly, in some way or another. But some of them definitely resonate much deeper than others for me, you know, and it will be for everyone. And thank God there are so many paths to healing out there. But anyway, 8 of coins here. This is talking about someone who's mastering themselves. This is someone who's showing up in an energy where they're not going to be triggered. They're not like, you know, you saying I love you isn't going to blow them up to the point where they're like, oh my God, I gotta get away from this, or that was really unattractive. You know, if you say I love you to someone and they're like completely turned off by it, well, I don't want to say always or never or whatever, but a lot of times it's a reflection of the fact that they don't love themselves, or that, you know, they're not able to receive love. And until we, you know, go a ways into healing ourselves, we're not really able to accept love. You know, it's hard. It's hard because we've experienced something else, you know, and we have to kind of put that back together before we can say, okay, yes, I welcome in, you know, this positive energy, this beautiful gift. And I believe I'm worthy of receiving it, which is what we see next, the 9 of Cups. This is emotional contentment on one's own. This is someone who is like not afraid of feelings. And they're not afraid of feelings because they've gotten themselves to a place where they feel emotionally content on their own. When you're emotionally content on your own, other people having feelings does not bother you. Other people having feelings is completely understandable and actually pretty welcome. You know, it shows you that they're human. It shows you that they're real. It shows you that they're vulnerable. So this person is going through quite an epic journey, preparing to, I feel like, come across your path, or this could be someone from your past who's going through a major, massive healing process here. But with the Wheel of Fortune, when the time is right, this is going to come together for you, Pisces. That's what the Wheel of Fortune promises us. You know, it promises us ups and downs, and it promises us that all things come in divine time. All right, let me just go ahead and get you guys some messages at this point. Because I truly feel this is the natural spot for this. All right, Pisces, if you're dealing with a water sign, you're getting, I won't let you down. I can't get enough of you. Go slow, take time to get to know each other. Interference and external parties intruding on this relationship. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. If you're dealing with a fire sign, apology. You can accept the apology you want to hear. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. I watch your social media. I can't be with you. I want you so badly. And I hid who I really am from you. By the way, I'm not a naughty girl anymore. I don't know why that came to me. I went to Nordstrom with my daughter the other day, and like, she was shopping for her internship, and she's a poor student. One of the shirts, I mean, it was just like a regular white button down. It was like $380. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I would never pay that much for that. I would go to the thrift store and get one. All right, if you're dealing with an earth sign, you're getting, I do love you. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering, but I do love their cafes, their little bistros. Oh, I'll always eat there. I can't stop thinking about you. I will wait for a sign from you. I feel so drawn to you, and I don't know what you want. All right, and if you are dealing with an air sign, Pisces, you are getting, I am not available. I am so attracted to you. I feel the sexual tension. The timing wasn't right for us. Unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life, and you came closer than anyone. Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope that it helps. I hope that it brings you peace and clarity. And gosh, guys, let me know. I really do love to hear from you guys. And if you try to get a membership and you have any trouble, let me know. And I put up a post in the community page, so you can just comment on that, and I'll check it as much as I can today. Remember Mercury retrograde when my appliances went funky junky. I'm having my new stove is coming today, so it will be installed. So I might be a little bit busy with that. I have no idea. Anyway, this is what I have for you guys. I really hope that it helps. And gosh, until next time, I send you off with all my very best. Always, 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 guys. Bye-bye.